I've always been a massive overthinker, and it led me astray on my self-improvement journey. I always thought that sleep is important, diet is super important, and if all these things aren't optimized, then my day would be ruined. And for some strange reason, I thought that I wouldn't be able to work. I wouldn't be able to work out, and workout's gonna be useless because I didn't sleep well. So obviously, like, I'm not gonna be building muscle. And I relied on all these things being perfect that I sometimes skipped those things because I fell into that perfectionist mindset that everything needed to be perfect, that everything needed to line up. We know how stupid that is, because nothing can actually be perfect. So then you're stuck in a state of inaction because nothing can be perfect. So you're waiting there, you're trying to perfect your sleep, and now you can't even sleep because you're obsessing over perfecting sleep. How ironic is that? Oh, I'm not going to exercise, I'm not going to work out today because I didn't have good sleep, so the workout's going to be useless. Do you see the problem with this mindset? Bro, I bet there are really successful people that didn't care about any of this, and all they were was obsessed over their one goal. Like Goggins says, that's what separates from those who fail and those who succeed. The perfectionists and the guys who just take action no matter what. They just do what needs to be done. The great divide, as he calls it. It's who you are on the bad days, even when it's not perfect. It's who you are when you have shit sleep and when you haven't got the perfect diet and maybe you're not feeling the best. But then you still take action, compared to the person who relies on all these things, who's obsessed with self-improvement so much to the point it just ruins everything else in their life. Don't get stuck in that perfectionist mindset, bro. Remember that no matter what circumstances arise, to do what it is that you set out to do today, the activities that you need to do to get you one step closer towards your goals. No matter how you feel, no matter how good that sleep is, no matter how good your diet was, the diet doesn't need to be perfect, the sleep doesn't need to be perfect for you to be optimal, for you to get that extra edge on your competition. Because the extra edge on your competition is that you're not obsessing over this so much to the point. Of course we want these things to be good, like at least be good, but not to the point where you're so obsessed with it that the main thing that you're actually supposed to be working on suffers, because you think, oh, you're getting the extra edge on the competition, but in reality the competition is working and has developed the discipline, the mindset that no matter what happens, that no matter if they're tired, no matter if they had shit sleep and they're not feeling that great today, they're used to it because they know that the good feeling, the energy and the energeticness you get from having all these things perfect and for being motivated, all those things come and go. They come and go. Sure, we don't want to let them suffer. We want to have them at least good. We want to obviously get our 8 hours sleep, eat healthy, don't eat shit food. Of course. But we shouldn't be obsessed with it to the point where like, oh, maybe I should get the Oura Ring sleep tracker. Oh, should I get it? Oh, it might be really good for tracking my sleep. Oh, should I get this supplement? This supplement will increase my testosterone by 0.1%. But wouldn't it be more of an increase if you actually develop the mindset that no matter how good you felt, you just took action? And sure, if you've already got that mindset, then sure, you can obsess over these little improvements. But if you were actually being honest with yourself, you would realize that no, you would have the humility to admit that no, you're not as disciplined as you could be. So maybe instead of obsessing over these little improvements of, oh, how I can increase my testosterone by 0.2% with this specific vitamin, or maybe if I didn't, or any of those things, maybe if instead you just focused on the 20% of things matter that are going to get you 80% of the results, the 80-20 principle. And that is just taking action, because a lot of us are so obsessed in the perfectionist mindset, even when we're on self-improvement and taking action, get so obsessed in that perfectionist mindset that we actually lose some of that taking action ability. You need to develop the mindset that no matter how you feel here, no matter how you feel in your body, that you're going to do what you said you were going to do the day before, that you're going to do what you have got on your calendar, no matter how you feel. Realizing when the emotion arises, when you wake up from your sleep, even if the sleep felt shit and your mouth tape came off. Oh, my mouth tape came off, so it's not a good sleep. So what if it's not a good sleep? Get up and do what you need to do. It's what I hear a lot of people saying, that like, oh, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm not in the mood. And come on, bro. You can still command your body to move. You can still drag yourself to the activities that you said that you were going to do, that you promised yourself in your mind that you were going to do. No matter how you feel in the moment, Instead of that little edge from that supplement, from that sleep tracker, that's the little edge that you're going to have over what so many people don't have. The ability to just take action even when you feel shit. It seems like such a simple concept, doesn't it? But it's what so many people struggle with. And bro, even after it feels difficult, and even after you feel shit, when you actually get into the task that you don't want to do, like going for that run first thing in the morning, or working on your schoolwork first thing in the morning, doing that past paper, or as soon as you get home, instead of slumping on the couch and saying I'm tired at the end of school day, instead you just open your book and start doing the homework. And instead of listening to your mind and listening to your feelings that you feel shit right now, oh, I need to rest because I need to recover, rest and recover. Instead of listening to that part of your brain, why not just command your mind, command your arm to put your hand in your bag and just put the book on the table, open it up and start doing the work. Take your finger off your phone, put it down, open up that book that you said you were going to read, upload the first video that you said you were going to upload. So many people have so much more potential than they realize, but they procrastinate their way to death. Think about that, bro. Everyone pretty much procrastinates their way to death. And they think, oh, I'm just not feeling it today. I didn't have a good night's sleep, and oh, I'm not in the mood. You've heard this so many times. And like Goggins says, it's what separates those who succeed from those who fail. It's the great divide. If you used to watch loads of David Goggins videos like I did, you know what I'm talking about. It's the great divide. It's who you are on the bad days. It's who you are when you feel shit. And you still take action. You still do what it is you're supposed to be doing, instead of having the perfectionist mindset. Even this concept that was so simple before you started, to not wait for the perfect time. It's the same with right now, that you don't need the super perfect sleep. You don't need the super perfect diet, super perfect routine that, oh, I've messed up my morning routine, so now the rest of the day is going to be messed up. No, it doesn't need to be perfect. You can just sit with the feeling and just get back to it. You feel shit, so what? Just go do it. Have the mindset that you can feel these things, but you can still do what you're supposed to do. You can feel anxiety towards taking action towards your goals, and you might think that you could fail, and you have all these limiting beliefs that, oh, there's too much competition, or I'll never succeed because of X circumstance. You can have those thoughts and you can still take action. It's not what I'm saying is not crazy, but I hope that can create a mindset shift in your mind, that you can feel something and you can just not act on it. You can feel shit and you can still just move your arm to go grab your book and open it up and do the homework that you're supposed to do. You can feel shit when you get up, still just lace up your shoes. Like, you can, instead of thinking about how shit the run is going to be, you don't think about it, you just put your shoes on. You can feel shit and still do the work. I've probably been ranting too long, but the conclusion is, like, bro, you don't need perfect sleep, you don't need perfect diet, you don't need to feel perfect, you don't need to be in the mood and, oh, I'm just not feeling it today. You can not feel it and still do what you're supposed to be doing. You can still do it. Otherwise, you can stay average forever and procrastinate your way to death, because nothing can be perfect. So you're gonna procrastinate to death. Like I said before, you're gonna be like so many people who procrastinate to death. They're on their deathbed and they did nothing that they told themselves that they were gonna do. Especially if you're young right now, you're watching this. You don't have to feel it, you don't have to be in the mood. You can do it even if you don't have perfect sleep, if you don't have perfect diet, even if you're already on self-improvement. If you don't know this is gonna be so valuable for you. When you get into the mindset of trying to perfect every single thing, you perfect nothing. It stops you from taking as much action as you could be towards the goals that you really should be working on. Those things can be perfected later when you actually develop the mindset to stay consistent, to stay on your goals. See you later, bro. And always ask yourself how you can become better. See you soon.